Okay, good morning and hello. This is Andrea Sprinkle with the Crafty Mama Bear. Welcome to the Love Through the Ages event hosted by Colossal Creations with Jenny. I hope you guys are well. If you are watching this part of the video, you are obviously watching the replay. So we're going to get started here in a little bit. Hey, Pam. Gotta take off half the jewelry just so I can craft y'all. That's okay. We don't mind. Okie dokie. Whoop. So, hopefully we can get some of this done in an hour, but we'll see. Hey, Miss Judy. We'll see. Hi, Anne. Hi, Alyssa. Good morning, Trina. Hey, Miss Jess. I know, right? Hey, Eliza. Yeah. So this is the Love Through the Ages event. It was hosted by Miss Jenna with Colossal Creations. And I am so excited. Hi, Heidi. Excited to be here. So we're going to do our very best. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jilly Bean. Hi, Raina. We got a good amount of people in here already. So I am decorating a little tiny metal mailbox that I found at Hobby Lobby. And so as you know, there's a theme to this little soiree, and it's called Love Through the Ages, and we all had to pick a love song, and to kind of have like a theme around our creation. So I was like, okay, what can I do? So I'm like sitting here trying to brainstorm. And Quincy messages me and she gave me a couple of ideas. And I was like, okay. And then it kind of came to me. So there is a song called Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. And I thought, oh my gosh, that would be really cute to do my craft around. So I found this mailbox and I was like, all right, well, we're off to a good start. And I'm going to have to get some of the rest of that sticker off. Yes, happy 30th anniversary. Hi, Cece. I know, right? So with that song in mind, I was like, okay, what can we do that like represents that song? And so I was like, okay, well, we got to do a mailbox, like, because it's, you know, signed, sealed, and delivered. So I was thinking, and I thought to myself, what if we could make We're going to turn this into something Christmas too, which is, you know, I mean, hello. Hey, Miss Christine, how are you? So, what if we could turn this into something Christmas themed, which is exactly what we're doing. We're going to have one side with the gingies like this, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure out how we're going to decorate the mailbox. I did get these little glitter red letters. So, right, I'm yours. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make, I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I can. I was going to try to put like one of the candy canes. There we go. On the flag. Like that. So what how we're gonna decorate this is we're gonna make a gingy sitting on top of the mailbox, and then we're gonna have a gingy inside the mailbox, like one of the gingies mailed themselves to the other one. Because in the song, like I said, it's signed, sealed, and delivered, so one of the gingies is gonna be mailing him or herself to the other one. And then I also found these little seals at Hobby Lobby, and we're going to put one of these on one of the gingies, like it's the little stamp. Like their little, yeah, their little stamp. Well, don't do that. Some of the neighbors are going to be like, what's wrong with the neighbor's dog? What has happened? Yes, they did. They did. If you were around for that, y'all remember. But I wanted to do something Christmas. And I was like, how can I incorporate all of these ideas together? And then, if we can do it, and I know we can do it, I'm going to add, whoops, it's all tangled, y'all. I'm going to add in with the gingy, we're going to cut them down obviously, but I'm going to add in there like these around it. So like they are sending like candies and peppermints and stuff, and then I saw this and I was like, okay, like how cute would all that be? But we're going to see if that'll work. So let's work on our gingies first. I just kind of wanted to get some of our mailbox decorated. You know. And because this is like whimsical and traditional, we're going to do brown gingies with our gingerbread brown. Aww. Do we like this idea? Isn't it cute? I thought it was gonna be a really cute idea. I was like, look at me and my brain thinking all this stuff up. I'm not gonna lie though, I was kind of on the struggle bus. A little bit. And Quincy was like, girl, let me help you. But she kind of helped me get the ball rolling. So, thank you. Hey, Mary. Right? Isn't it a cute idea? Alright, so. Although I do apologize for being a few minutes late. I had to cut up my Doodle's lunch. And I didn't think anybody was going to mind about that. I found him at a rocks in the woods a few years ago. Aw, that's cute. Hey, Rebecca. I kind of thought about, so I had another idea to use this other one. Let me show you guys. And this is one that I found at, where did I get you? I found this one at Five Below last year. But the problem with it is I lost the stand, so I was just going to use this. But the other issue was, like, it says letters to Santa on it, and I was like, that's really not gonna, I don't think that's gonna work with the whole signed, sealed, and delivered thing. So, but we may write like special delivery on one side of our mailbox. I think that'll be cute. That kind of goes with the whole signed, sealed, and delivered thing, right? Because I kept trying to think of like a saying or a slogan or something we could write on the side. But we're going to start with our Gingy first so that we have an idea of how it's going to sit and where like legs and things are going to be, so that we know like, okay, if this leg is going to be here, then we don't want that there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we can have, okay, we're gonna do that. Is that the one we want? Gotta get our ball tool. We love a good ball tool, y'all. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Jenna. So up after me will be Marie with A to Z Designs. Or is it A through Z Designs? I know, right? All of the craft stores are going to be sold out of mailboxes now. It's all my fault. People are going to be like, why are all these people buying these mailboxes? Who did this? It was me. I did it. And like always, this design will be available for purchase. You know that. Everybody knows that. I don't think anybody doesn't not know that. But in case you're new here, and you didn't know, now you know. Right? When you know, you know. When you know, you know. You have them sit like a that. Like a that, like a that. Okay, now we're going to get some of our green, and some of our red, and our red, and our white. And we're going to decorate the bottom half of our Gingy, and then we'll do the top half. And then we can make the arms and all the things. One thing at a time, right? So let's get some white clay. And we're gonna make our little, y'all can hear my doodle. Y'all can hear my doodle. Yep. He's a happy boy. Yes, a happy, happy boy. We love a happy doodle. We do. We love a happy doodle. I don't think anybody does not like a happy doodle. He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Okay. Now we're gonna do our little drippy for the top. We're just going to kind of roll out some clay. Oh, this might be too big. Is this one gonna, no, we're going to need more clay, y'all. Hey, Brenda. How are you? How you doing? What you doing? What the heck? Roll that. There we go. Good size amount. This to our Gingy. We're going to make sure that everything is where we want it to be. From here to the back. And we're going to slip off just a little bit. That part down, just like that. Where did you get the mini mailbox? Jenna, I found it at Hobby Lobby. This one is from Five Below, but I lost the stand. I was going to use that one for this particular design, but then I realized it says letters to Santa, and I was like, I don't think that really is going to work with the theme. And then I thought about covering it, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to work, because like, what glue could I use to cover the foam sheet? And then I thought about felt, and I was like, this is turning out to be kind of a challenging design, and not that that's a bad thing. I don't mind a challenge, but you know, you're like, come on, man, like, we gotta figure out something. So that's when I decided, that's when I found this one, and I was like, oh, perfect. I don't have to cover anything. I can just decorate it. Sweet. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Tina. And somehow, I think it's all gone now. Well, not necessarily somehow. I got green glitter speckles on my desk. You can see them. Hey, Ribbon Branch Crafts. I don't know if I remember your name or not, so I thoroughly apologize, because I have what we call mom brain, and I'm like, all the things, you know, so I don't always remember everything. I'm kind of terrible about that, but it's not because I'm mean, it's because I'm, you know, 43 and I am missing my girls. I am. I miss my girls. They all went to Fake Bakers Gone Wild. And they had so much fun, and I'm so glad they did, because they needed a break, you know? All my ladies. But it's okay. I got to at least join them virtually. So that was fun. And I won a door prize. What? I did. I won a door prize. I won one. So all is not lost. I mean, it wasn't really lost. All is good. I mean, that was just kind of like a little cherry on the sundae, you know? Tanya. Okay, cool. Well, hello, Tanya. How are you? Now I'm going to have to go write your name down so I can follow your page. I meet so many new friends through here, y'all. It's like I can't. I don't know everybody. Oh, that's okay. I always remember you. Jilly Bean, I don't think there will ever come a day that I don't remember you. Or the beaver. Or anything that did you with a beaver. Like, Jilly, you're kind of pretty unforgettable. She's a little bit unforgettable is all I gotta say. Jilly is Jilly. She will always be my Jilly Bean. She knows that. Just like I will always be her half pint. For the rest of my life. She's like, that's right, don't you forget it. She's also the she's a bad influence. No, I'm kidding. Turn me this sweet little, no, I'm kidding. Sweet little innocent girl. Oh my gosh, whatever. There was no need to help in that department, trust me. She's just one of many. And Jilly won a door prize too. Jilly Bean won a door prize from the thing. I was so happy. I was like, "Yay, Jilly!" And then Shelby won, and she crawled under the table to get to the. That was funny. I laughed. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was cracking up. There's a lot of people that won. There was a lot of people that won. A lot of people. Which they always say, we did win. Or, yes. I know. We got nicknames. They did. Everybody yelled when somebody won. And I heard Doriana go, everybody say, like, you know, like, woohoo or whatever for Andrea. And I could hear everybody like, woo! And I was like, aw. You did too. Yes, that's right. You did win. I remember that now. Oh my gosh. Yes. Jess won. Like, a lot of people won, y'all. We're just like in a room full of winners. But you know what? Really and truly, even if you didn't get a door prize, I feel like you're a winner anyway. Because you got to be a part of a pretty cool event. And, like, I told one of my friends, I was like, the best money that was ever spent was seeing the husbands battle it out over that fake bake thing. Oh my gosh, that was hysterical. I was crying laughing. I had tears coming down my face. I was like, oh my Lord. It was way too good. They were having way too much fun. Way too much fun. It was insanely hilarious. It was a blast. So many laughs. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go. It's going to be even more fun. You did? That's cool, Eliza. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Brian's really turned out pretty good, I gotta say. He's been paying attention. He's been paying attention. I was like, look at you, Brian. Look at you. I'm so proud. I was so proud. I was like, aw. And then like, see that, Crystal, he's been paying attention. She's probably been like, who would have thunk it? All this time. Hi, Donna. We're going to give some, not the gumdrop buttons. Okay. So I'm wondering, should we mail? No, because in the song the girl is singing it. So I think the boy should be on the top and the girl should be the one who's mailing herself. Oh, excuse me. My song is signed, sealed, and delivered. And we are going to have a Gingy mailing themselves to the other Gingy. So it's going to be a boy and a girl. And so I got to make the boy a bow tie. Because he's a boy and he needs a bow tie. Duh. Hi, Holly. How you doing? How you doing, girl? But I do. I miss my Shelby, and I miss my Nikki, and I miss my Carly and my Ginger. I still have my Sam and my Cece, because they didn't get to go to Fake Bakers. Like I didn't get to go to Fake Bakers, so we kept one another company. But I can't wait to have all my peeps back soon. But I know they had fun. And my Ray Ray. I missed him too. I missed my Ray Ray. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Ruh-roh. I know, right? Off with his head. Sir, what did you do? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Alright. Now we gotta make the girl. Yep, and Teresa. Teresa's been hanging out with us too. She has. Can't forget Miss Teresa. Can't forget our Flower Town crafts. That would be sacrilegious. Don't do that. Never forget our Flower Town crafts. She's been on here and there. She's also been dealing with some stuff, so, you know, life and things. But that's okay. She's alright. She gonna be okay. Okay. If we set her in the mailbox, I don't know that we're going to have enough room for her head, because there's not a lot of clearance right here. There's about that much. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have her sitting on the lid of the mailbox. Or, yeah, we'll probably have her sitting on the lid of the mailbox like that. And then we can have all the sprays and stuff behind her. That would be cute. We can do that. Alright, let's get our that situated for feet and all that stuff. Yeah, I think it'll be cute, Terry. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, who has been on the socials medias like these last couple of days, maybe a day or so? Who's been on the social medias? Who's been seeing all the things? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. Tell me you know. Who's seen it? Right? That would be cute too. Has you seen the things? I mean, when I saw that, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. What in the what? At a Coldplay concert. Dude. Like, right? Oh my gosh. What in the heck? And he's all like, I need privacy and blah, and blah. I'm like, dude, you were at a stadium with like 30,000 freaking people. What privacy are you talking about, boo-boo? Right? I'm like, I need to talk to the wife. Because I need to know. I just want, did she change the locks? Because I'm hoping she changed the locks. I really want her to have like thrown all of his stuff out and like just burned it all. Just like, you know those $1,000 suits? Gone. You know what you're leaving with? The clothes you have on, sir. And then emptied his bank account and went, peace out, boo. Right? Hi, Miss Sam. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, what in the heck? Like, drained all the bank accounts. It was like, peas and fish grease, boo-boo. Good. Hi, Delighted Pumpkin. I don't know if I remember you either, girlfriend, so you may have to tell me who you are again, because, right, Sandra? And she was with HR. Oh, what? Girl, really? Oh, Susan, hi, sweetie. Me too. I hope she gets everything. The house, the kids, the car, the money. All of it. Don't get mad, get everything. Girl, yes. Everything. Like, what in the... Yeah, that was one wild... That was craziness. I know, right? Like, oh my gosh. I feel so bad for her. That's why I was like, girl, take it all. Make him pay. Be ruthless? You have every right, ma'am. I think the two people that have to be the most embarrassed are the ones who are obviously having the affair. Like, they're the ones who should be embarrassed with their behavior. Because if I was that lady, if that was that guy's wife, I'd been like, I ain't got nothing to be embarrassed about. I wasn't the one sleeping around. Those HR girls like to get Sandra. Right? True. Right, Jill? Like, ma'am. Yep. Exactly, Rebecca. You are not wrong. I was like, friend. Right? Like, and the friend that was with them, she's like, haha, you finally got caught. That's what happens. Naughty, naughty. She got caught. They both got caught, really. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. So how about this fantastic? I know, right? Miss Jenny and Mr. James. Miss Jenny from Colossal Creations by Jenny. It is her and her husband's 30th anniversary, you know? That's pretty amazing. Pretty darn amazing. I don't like that. Can't say busted. Oh my gosh. That was so much. So bad. Poor lady. Okay, I think we're going to do like a ribbon maybe around her. Hold on. I think that would actually really be cute. Wait, guys. Hold the phone. Like, we'll have a string tied around her. Oh, but wait. Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay. White will be for the arms and the legs. I just had a thought. Let's do red. Let's do red. I gotta try to make it. Oh, Brenda, you can totally do it. You can totally do it. You're watching me do it. You can do it, girl. All right, we're gonna roll out our red. Back on track, Andrea. We got distracted with all the social medias. We're sorry. We apologize. We didn't mean to. It happens, right? So let's do that. Lift up. See if we can cut that down. That's a little distracting with that weird hump there. All right. This is looking mighty cute. Okay, so we're going to wrap this around. Now you may be thinking to yourself, but Andrea, why would you put the seam in the front? Well, my good friends, I'll tell you why. Because the front is where we're going to have the bow. So you're not going to see the seam. If I put it in the back, you would see the seam, and we don't want that. So we're going to make a bow. Where's my bow molds? I have so many bow molds. It's like stinking ridiculous how many bow molds I have, y'all. Wait, maybe we'll do that one. So we're going to test out a couple that I do like. I think this one's going to be way too big, so we're not going to use it. Kind of stinking ridiculous. Like I said, how many bow molds I got. Like you would have thought, like, girl, how many do you think you need? All of them. Right? Because I wanted them. But like, listen. There's a method behind this madness, because like sometimes there's certain bows that go with certain things, and you know, you gotta have all the things. I mean, you know, no different than having all the cookie cutters. I'm just saying. And there's a lot of us that have a lot of cookie cutters. But we have no shame. No. I said bow molds, you crazy girl. This is a G-rated show, ma'am. Jeez. Well, we try to keep it G-rated. Depends on who's watching, right? We're going to have to go big, I think. We're going to have to go big. Lord, Terry over here trying to get me in trouble. It is not after dark, ma'am. You cannot talk like that. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Y'all are getting kind of spicy today. Oh, it must be that whole just before lunch thing. We're all a little angsty. I'm just being silly. You guys know that. Sam's probably over there like, now you know how I feel. You're fine, sweetie. You're totally fine. I'm just teasing. Aw, look. She's a Pwezzy. She's like a little Pwezzy. Hey, Regina. That's true. I mean, Jilly Bean is here. She's a little wild and woolly sometimes, too. Listen. Jilly Bean's gotten herself in a couple of, well, nobody's ever really gotten upset with Jilly. Nobody can be upset with Jilly Bean. Ever. But she has gotten a couple of Jill. Right? I feel like we made Doriana proud with that one. She was like, you guys are my people. That's right, virgin ears. Listen, Facebook. Don't be coming after my girl Terry. This one came from, actually I got two. I got this one and this one. Let me get the business card. They came from Carefree Creations on Etsy. Let's see if I can screenshot. Now I know Michelle makes some also. Michelle with Crafty Ma'am. Carefree Creations. And I want to get some bigger ones like that from her, from Michelle. But I saw those little ones and I was like, ooh, let me get these. Okay, y'all. Sam, you see what she said? Yeah, Crafty Ma'am has a really big set. You're welcome. But Crafty Ma'am makes them also. So you can get them from either that lady or Miss Michelle. Either way. Support your small business folks. As many as you possibly can. We're all just trying to earn a dollar around here, y'all. Right? Somebody wrote, what were they talking about? Oh, they were talking about that thing that we were talking about, and somebody like was like, this is like that Shaggy song. It wasn't me. I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, no, it was you. Caught you on the camera. Oh, a big set of the wave cutters. She has all different sizes. I'm pretty sure she said she did. I don't remember. Michelle, if you watch this later, correct me if I'm wrong, girl. Set me straight, ma'am. I know, right? Yeah, edge cutters. That's what they're called. Yeah, right. See, Sam's backing me up. She's like, girl, I don't know about that. If her nose was like Pinocchio, it'd already be out there. Just saying. Hey, A to Z. Miss Marie. Yeah, her set is 8 inches long. This set is not that long. Is not that big. I just wanted to get little ones. Jill. Oh my gracious. See what I mean? See what I mean? Proof is in the comments. I was going to say pudding, but I was like, well, that doesn't really make sense. There's no pudding here. All I heard was big set. I was like, say what? Oh my gosh. Regina. Alright, we're going to put one like that. We're going to chop this arm down just a scotch because I think it's too long. Oh my gosh. Don't worry too much. I'm wondering when Nikki flies out. I don't remember if she said, I think it's Sunday. I think she said Sunday. I know, Jill. I'm so proud of you. A whole minute. Where do you go, girl? So proud. Okay. So now that we have this bow on her, I'm wondering if we don't want to, if we still want to use this. Maybe we can put it on an envelope and like have it on there like she's holding it or something. But that's what we're going for. So let's make their heads so that it's not so off with their heads. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you for having us, Jenny. It's almost time for me to get off of here. We spent so long chitter-chatting. So this may have to be one of those designs that I'll finish. Maybe today, or maybe we can finish it up Monday with Jenna. Perhaps. I think that would be cool. But I might finish it this weekend. I mean, I've got all the rest today and tomorrow, so. A bit of Gingy's in love. It's a little bit of everything. We got a little spooky. We got a little... So there's one. Off with her head. Yes, it was good to see you too. I hope everybody who got to go to Fate Bakers had so much fun. And I can't wait to be there with you guys one day. And I expect a hug from everybody who goes. Because I'm going to be going around like, I'm here. Me too. I'm so excited that I was able to join you guys and be on here with y'all and celebrate Jenny and her husband and 30 years of beautiful, blissful marriage. And like I said, don't judge the fact that they don't have eyeballs and noses and stuff yet, because we're going to be working on it, but that is what we're going to get. We got more to do, of course. So I'm going to let you guys go, and y'all head on over to A through Z. Is it A to Z or through Z, Marie? A to Z or through Z? I just need to know that I'm saying it right. Right? And then I'm thinking about putting all this behind one of the Gingys so that it looks like it's stuffed full of sweets and all that stuff. Right? It's going to be so adorable. It's going to be like so cute. Right? That's what I'm saying, Regina. So up next is A to Z Crafts. Yeah. A to Z Crafts and Decor with Marie. She is up next, and then after her will be Cece with Dragonflies and Hearts. The flyer is pinned to the top of my page. Yeah, okay, A to Z. I wasn't sure. And I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you to Jenny for having me. Happy anniversary to you and your husband. I hope you have 30 more wonderful, beautiful years together. I love you all. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you guys Monday. Bye.